Magazi ajana fiori alikufuna buluma. Kumano nkhani hapa sikamba za buluma. Kuma buluma ujaso kubwera kwake ndimeana bwera su Collins. Fa nkhani nthawi ya MCP. Chifukwa chimene Collins Magrasi sana paside udindo wina wose boma ili ndifali Collins ujamagwira ntchito ndi anthu a MCP. Mwafusi anthu ali ngati mumacheza ndi anthu a MCP. Collins was part of the government ya MCP nkhani ya mafuta. You know? So chifukwa chikuti amagwira bindi anthu aja, Iyoja was still making money. So amatenga ndalama kumayika ku Japan. And up Zamba aja atayamba deal ya amenities kuti agulise. Nda anzawa akaponda ngaga. Mwinaso ndaja kwera osaliso mwina ndaja kwera. Ataona kuti deal ija saimaliza. Anampanga Lukwini Collins Magrasi. Kuli deal yakuti izimaenda chani zilipotere. So Collins Magrasi ngamene ana Josa deal ngomisibi ndukayipanga introduce kuzigawenga za DBB. Ngezigawenga zake muzizi wakayo Gangata ngati muzi wali very close to Frank Meda. Now, when I decided in there, and how many and how many other are close to the state house? Chisale ujam manga kamina bodyguard YBM. So when the bwana judge is to show good ndi close ndi president ni makana close ndi president uja kuli bakali relevant kuma deal amena mabangaja kuionesa system kuonesa makateo wose kwaonesa amwenye wose ukuba uzoonesa zigawenga zose kunena kuti ndili close ndi president amwe go to person kuti akamana ama kuti deal itu akubanja president alimu zizione zimanga kale weti zigawenga za chabe ina Chisale anthu oyipa ndubweza ina Chisale aja ndizigawenga. And those people don't think twice. Now, Collins, what did you do? After I remember a meeting in the Ameris Hotel, I know Yusuf. My guys are Yusuf Shiraz. Anambo banga ma meeting. Nintami jaibana za chuo Collins yakala governor, amusanka governor. Those it was fake news. Kwa ntame jana akamadamba kali ma meeting ndi ajina Yusuf investment. Collins moja ndamina na banga kambirana ndi ndani ndi Frank Mbeta. But Frank Mbeta has always been close in my Indians, the Indian community, the corrupt ones. And you know, Frank Mbeta is a Muslim. Within the Indian community, Kuriso are Muslims. I'm use also the religion, kubanga link in the Anhaja. Kuja Islam Zatu. Okay, so corruption idu imaenda njira zambiri mbili. Mpingo Antumango gamba chanko no, there's more. The biggest beneficiaries of corruption are not people from Chanko. In fact, the biggest beneficiaries in Naguzan in my Indians and the Kusogok Indians kumene kukubida wait. Tisaji da utama ngisadoka inyaga Malawi. Where we are going, the way antu akuseku gamaso Munimbi mujamwe nyaza joka. Amene akuba. So they are different. Pala amwenye amene amavutika amene amapanga. Kuma pala amwenye amene maziwa una kuti anamanga manyumba ngati kuti ayo South Africa. And kuti maedi yaonena kuti kumakhala amwenye ukaoka. Those places, those people will go. A time is coming and you should prepare yourselves. Because ndama zimene zijazo nisonko yatu ani ndi uchitsiru umene uchitika umalayi. Kunena kuti anthu abayiba ndalama kena kono they are building, they are living a lifestyle that people Malawians sanga kwa nisi ndena kumanga timaujintawo timadera tawo timaiko tawo andi maiko awo misonko yatu obeka misonko khala ifeyo iwo akubanga no tima compound tawo tokhala Amwenye oka. Tizatesa zimenezo. Those things are going to go. Azikapanga zimenezo ku India. They should go and do that. Azikakhala oka ku India. There's a lot of racism within Malawi. Amwenye, Zoopsa, Zomadenga Malawi, makhala Malawi, basi kumapeze odi Amapanga compound yano kanoka, basi. That is going to go. Corruption in the many world and Amapanga za ujitsiru zimenezozo. Za usatana. You can't be in my country, then you should be being racist against me in my country. Musika banga zimenezo ku India. You can be racist in India, tizili mbana no makoti, janjani. Kuma Malawi, you can't be a racist with me. That is in Banamukoti. No, we find a way to put you into your places. You can't be racist. How do we allow? How does the government allow Amwenye Azizuza Malawi in our own country? Mudzigo la tulomwe, we allowing Amwenye. And in terms of my businesses, my profit, going at Juma. In terms of Zomwe, Misonko at Yomwe. I did Felix Tamblas Bassi, a Golan Haja, Azibanga Zimzao, Obanda Misonko, Obanga Janja, Gutausas, Zintama West, Mozambique, Janja. In the end, morning at the business sale going, the Ozuma business, Cabana, I need they have just capitalized on a corrupt system. So, Nkulukudamoyo is here to change. As long as APM follows through his plans, automatically, have as many Amwenye ankaza, Amwenye uguba, alinazo, ziya chogera, and is into Ziamba with this over Zoka. Zoma Kalabasi, Kumanga Kakompa, and the Kano Kanoka Amwenye Kaka Zit has been not in Malawi, not in the Malawi. Mukabang is many Kujen, Ku India. You can't be segregating Kabina Kumaz, Sianis and Malawi, Kabina Kumaka. And they live a different lifestyle. They are living as if they are in South Africa. They are living as if not in Malawi, like in Malawi. So that's a big issue. Malawi, we should have a sense of pride. Makandi pride. You just, and the people that sell the country like that, nothing. Mulusang, Fuso. Kwa MP Jazi, amfusa direct, Amwenye. Iniyo munadenga jiretso. Pamulandu wanu, ICB, awufuna funani. Kuding hani made badi. That question was very relevant because you are talking of fraud, eh? Jimena nabidi na Attorney General ku Parliament. Inani hani ya fraud. We are investigating fraud. Banki, inani drama zakuti. Drama zijazinabe zaudi ya kwesido figure out. Kodi inuyo muzwabo jana. You need to find out to establish the integrity of or the trustworthy. Kodi muntu mboni yokulubirira. So you need to ask. Mina zimeze ndi maluma zijabe. Zoni na ude ACB amafuna kwa amanga, ndi afuna kwa amanga, afuna kwa fufuza. Afuna kwa fufuza yu anatamanga, wadenga ya jireso, udi ya msandi fufuza. And inkani yo idibadibo. That's very relevant. The whole issue and how Franco was being interrogated in Parliament is funny because the parliamentarians were very poor, but Franco was so poor that that despite the parliamentarians being poor, he still came out defeated and done and dusted. Chifuwa, kudi Frank Mbeda nkani ayambe ifike mu office mwake. Malawi Law Society inapita ndi whistleblower. Kuti whistleblower rules as witika jago. So the advice many mabeleka amaina ubeleka Attorney General had a foundation, and the foundation was there was an alarm, there was a cry. Kunali nditu kugujuza kusina kudu mulangizi wabo kuti ukukone uri kuchitika chinyengo. So the premise from which the Attorney General was setting out, the preamble of his involvement in the issue was an alarm on the allegations of fraud or fraudulent buying a particular hotel. Zomwe Attorney General now there's a trust deed, their trustees are guided by the particular law, they have absolute power. It's nonsense. It's nonsense upon stilts. Because why was even then engaging if they are absolute power? One. Two, why was he putting or advise? He says he advised the SCB to put a restriction order. If he why did he do that? Fajana nabanga stop kudi musabange business ina yose. Ngadi wana in the absolute power. Fajana adone general zima kuza nkomwe. Smesa nagango this year bas. Why was he even writing them letters? Why did the Reserve Bank of Malawi write the trustees kudi musabange's manager don't do the transaction? Because there's a letter that they indicate. Amwenye I don't general to watch the woman is a kudina kudi. Ineyo ndine wakuba ndipo nani nao mbali mafuna kuba nani mudiru basically. And he tried to also kuwapa kanzake. Nanto kuba makao banda manyazi amati baja there's no one among thieves. Amaba kadu amanina kudi ya ifuto on the SCB director. Nde ifuto on the Reserve Bank. And he had the guts to threaten he basically threatened the Amalis Hotel Asuma. Kuma Frank Mbeda ubale wake ndi Amalis Hotel ndo kazikika. Ndipo deal he was a very key person. Ndipo anauza ramsa ndauli dipanga. Ndipo Frank amanda ndama kwa jina coins grass amanda sondama kwa jina nda kwa jina Yusufu Amalis Hotel. Di kachali o telato. Now you should also understand kunena kuti now ama bank the Amapanga National Bank DCDH Bank analysis at the critical aspect anali apanga play role ya ikulu apart from the individuals that I will continue to mention. Just give me like some seconds, just some seconds. Yeah, so Jimmy mene my bank, Jimmy Majidi Antonio, the National Bank. By my executive saying I am Kamangila. For him, but do now also Analimo, Amapanga pressurizing my trustees. Gomas. So I'm trying to the National Bank. Muzo kuba kumena abanga antu kwa ndwaji mizwambio mwayo na Amalis Hotel my guys are used to investment nanto kuba moji samanyazi anabo ya Malawi anagalenga loan kuma banki ma billion anabida ku MRA kukatenga kukapanga exempt kuti asapereke tax akumanga hotel anapa asante ndipo kufuza kuti amene anapereka exemption imene ndani hata ukhala china tamblas omwe andika gulukawo then kuchimanga chi hotel chija mene hotel Amalis atachimanga according to my records akuonesa kuti hotel ija imapanga malosi. The truth zomwe ndingakuze na Malawi malosi amene ajawo ndo fake ndo aboza hotel imene imapanga ma profit, but they were using false reporting of accounts to be exempting kapena to be doing tax evasion. So again I take you back anabwera Malawi anatenga ngongole so sana bwe ndi ndalama amene ajawo. They didn't invest. They were not an investment. They didn't invest. They didn't do any investment. Anabe ya Malawi upanda kali kose. Uzadenga ngongole kuma banki, National Bank, CDH, kenako, osa bereka sonsonko, pajimena kumanga jija. Achimanga chikutenga chinthu chija akupanga report ma losses. Ma losses amene fake. Chinthu chija chi profitable. Chimapanga ndama chimija. Ine apini kuma Kamangila. Kamangila hotel is one of the most chimija chimapanga ma profit. Koma ndife anthu opusa kwambiri Malawi. We are stupid. We are concerned on important things. And the my professionals, my accountants, very stupid accountants. We have my financial advisors, stupid people. How are you allowing in your accounting, how are you allowing and how man is what's where many hotel jadima yonea kabena yanjan? Why don't you come out? Where are the accountants in the country? My auditors are Gutiko. Where are the auditors that are good people that love the country? Where are the auditors in Malawi? They should audit that hotel. By now, we should have real facts. We need a good hotel. We make Amapanga ma profit. Come they do tax evasion. Also, misongo. All the businesses they are doing, everything they are doing, dramas aguzibisa. Then it's made them as if it's not enough. Then without the research into teacher, chantengo maximum. It may not come 47 billion. Maximum, we are being too kind. Koma without research into teacher, 129 billion. In fact, 128 to Jebe Sas. The 128.7, so that's 129 billion. Adajibanga value in teacher at 145. I'm sure. Kuma beto kwagi, anagali bida you say 145 billion. Inagali bida you say 145 billion. That's how the domains are in the bomb. None in Abos. So, what happens? Where are the National Bank people? The National Bank people, DSC, anabwega antu hajandalama mabillion. Chifanya mene antu hajama banga reporting yao wemae for purpose of evading tax. Amalipe ubirega ja kubanga service the loan. So over time, according to principle, so bankers as well, accounting. I did accounting at Chanko as a lawyer, and my knowledge in accounting tells me about bad debt. Yeah, anewa anadipunzisa. Ndipo me ima bangido write off, and I have enough information. My bank they had written off this debt until I inazamba jata sasa yambisa nkani zicha kuti ati gule hotel. Abama banka jana something pale opportunity. So kwanza antu ajana yata banga write off debt mene. And banki kuja antu ajapo also even ku hotel kuja farmers also the hotel ima banga ma profit. Kuma ajapo da tendi bangi write off. Ama kaudala andirapo. Ana ibanga write off. Pataboya jina zamba. Mpaka na mene dili maza tega no nda jina kolinzi. Ma grass. What has happened? They have put even my interest, even in how we many debt inali written off as a bad debt. Uba kubanda manyazi and how bank, my bankers, my executives, and then how many else are winner Amangila. So financial crime, imabanga involved and how many mina suma imbegezera and how many ama ima bajulundu maya nkula motumbwa. My politicians this majanja, they are the ones that are so chaga jikamata ku National Bank. Mukamaza ona abanga ma profit 100 billion. Ma billion yake ndamini wao wadu. How is ambili makama billion yake ndamini wao. Ndingongole zimene mabanki wa amapeleka kuboma maka boma nacha kwelalisha. Limakala busy pa ngongole ba. Inai boma lakatabira. Boma naja kwela inai boma lakatabira. Ndimene mabesa ma profit ma banki wa. Kolo kujibela ifanyage Malawi. So nimango funa kupeleka pende bobo aspect ya mabanki. Ro imene mabanki anapeleka. Ainakwanizaja mina banga madira ao they needed antu ngati ajina Chisale ndali nagali. Mene muja munale ajina Chisanzo Nyilongo obviously antu amina kubanga manage trust pension fund. Nditu antu amene wao anali busy kuone sasa unina kuti pali pose abafigire ndipo ali pasakale munthu amene atasokoneza. So ndapanga kali post pa ati boma la katapira. Boma la MCP inala katapira. That's why dedi kodi mukuona ngati dedi yathu inachoka pa 4 trillion ukafika pa 24 trillion. How did that happen? Where did the 20 trillion come from? Within so ngongoli zimene zazakazo says Johnson nali 4 trillion, and within 5 years you move to 20 trillion, you move to 24 trillion. Why 19 trillion imene hii nthawi yacha kuyoka boma la katapira ka and Amapanga katapira ndi umamuyika katapirayo nif kina kwa jina Ayuba nkumabwera kumaza bweka ndalama za kunifi zita. Did you see what kind of stupidity and chakwera ni mtu mmoja amene kusamangidwa wake mpaka na panopa kukuoneseni unena kuti tili kutali amalai ifa chakwera akwenda kumangidwa niki chakwera akwenda kumangidwa vitumbiko mumba akwenda kumangidwa kusamangidwa kwa anthu atatu wao izikuoneseni unena kuti sitikupita kwena kulikonse as a country on fighting against corruption. Pena bage so ndikuti china chimene ndinaganizira something that I thought very carefully, something that I thought very carefully. Ajina Ayuba ajabu za kuti anthu akuseka za Ayuba mukuseka mukena kukwiya, you know, and this person you allow him kumabwera papa bringing my cabas, we are fighting corruption. Ayuba sangapange fight corruption munthu ina esamema mzua Ayuba ndi corruption hiyo. That's why he goes to parliament, speaks badly to the speaker, and Ayuba ndolimba ntima. Ayuba is no, he wants the speaker amutuluse apite akapange represent muntu akapange law akapange akalimire muntu mlandu ukoti, you know, and if Ayuba ndopusa. So Ayuba ndochenjera, but he's not intelligent, he's not super intelligent. So okay, he's intelligent without doubt, ndochenjera and he's intelligent, but he's not super intelligent. Like intelligence again they are average. Koma chifukwa is around anthu ambiri ignorant amaoneka kuti ndi super intelligent because he's around average people, because he's around average people, and iyeyo amazaziona ngati oganiza boko kwambiri. Ndifaka mapeza kuti akupanga ma mistake osakhala bwino. Munthu watuluka parliament kutulusidwa ndi MP, then akapanga post kutulusidwa ndi speaker kuti wapalamula kutulusidwa ndi speaker, ndi akapanga post zokhuza mlandu mina akayimirira anthu. Like, how dumb should you be? You're putting like, how dumb should you be? But anyway, you know, my energy levels are low. Commander, I couldn't go without giving this live because I'm burning inside, and that's the time that I have to give to speak to you. For you, I can't drive yambi, and drive major. That's what keeps me going. Ngiyo drive jodi ibide mtausa banga so live you. Ojina yake jibweraso, idea ina yake ibwera. You know them tijeze. You know, ambuye akali nanu Mr. Kamangila, you see muntu wambu. You know, so akali nanu kumeneko, akali sondi nomwe. You know, so see muntu wamba, nzimu, muntu ayasana mpasa, mulungu anatilenga, mujifanizo jake. So everyone has got the Spirit of God. It's up for us, tima sanka, guisa nchito, nzimu wa mulungu jakabena hai. So ine nasanga guisa nchito, nzimu wa mulungu. I don't mean kuti amhole. Nini zanga zoipa. Kuma zoipa zanga, sisi di criminal. Ndiza morality. Zaine ni mulungu wanga, zaine ndi antu, kuchimwirana, you know, zosiyana. Kuma sini waguba, sini mabela muntu, sini mabanga katangali. So abangani tima kamba za criminality. Ndanda kabanena iya mene yo. Akuma sitenga ngati oyera. Mungani ya criminal law to inhendi ni holy. I'm holier than everyone. And ngati wewe suna pizeke bugo lako, suna panya malamulo. You are holier than thou. it's okay. Nzabu no bwino. Amastenga do oyera nkhani akakatangale ya kumene. Ngani yokuba vesiti mabanawo zimezo. Zokuba ifai. You know, then maganizira on top of all these things. Kuti za hotel ya malilisizi sizi kusiyana kweni ndiza so maina anthu amene zikuwa khuza kwambiri ndapanga kalipo sindifuna so kupanga andi bank ya National Bank ndinali nakale bank ya National imene mazina ra Bank of the Nation mukuibera nation ziko lo mukulibera ndi mwanya ali ziko lo mukulibera ndi mzina ali bank ya dziko bank ya dziko whatever. Bank of the Nation mukutibera nation yomukuibera niyo nkwasi kwenje pamvesa kuti neyo zoyipazanga sizokubandalama sizokuphwanya malamulo mukayangana nkhani ya sigereke hotel kuba wake ndi kumene kuku chinthu chiti worth 8 billion 7 billion auchigula 20 chakuti billion nkhani ya sigereke nkhani yomvesa so chisoni ina imeneyo ndipo Watson Kaunde mukwazi Watson Kaunde ndi amene ali pa hub ndipo amene anagulisa hotel kuigulisa hotel ja pension fund hotel sakuipanga manage ndiwo omweyo zezi machitika umala Watson Kaunde zabwino nzikuyenda kumeneko chuma cha malayo kuchukukoma then mazazi yangana zinthu zino pa level kunena kuti chifukwa ninji I've been doing a research on this work. I've been drafting a letter yende pido umakwana ndikapshantima ndimangofuna iwe uzibwera pemwe ndikumatira maphuzo fine maphuzo amanikanika kutuluka ndimaganiza koma kuti ndituluse zimakanika pido phuzo lawenewo apase maphuzo asize yawo then mazaganizira kuti boma likamagula chinthu pa mtengo wa triple wa odula pamene boma likamagulisa chinthu mochipa kuba kokha so Amalis Hotel chinthu cha 30 billion nachigula